What is up, everybody? When we last left off, we kind of did a little bit of side missions. I was really just walking around, you know. Ah, what the? Okay, since I was rudely interrupted by accidentally going back there, I'm gonna stay up here and do my intro in this. Freaking stupid. Well, yeah, on the last episode when we left, we kind of just was walking around doing some stupid side missions or whatever. I have no idea how I got that up to 30 minutes or whatever. It was close to it. But you know how we do. I was really just trying to get people to say welcome champion because you know I'm the champion, so it's pretty cool. That's another thing I love about being in the arena. Like it actually affects you like when you walk outside and stuff. But anyway, let's continue on. Let's see what's going down up here.
Kill.
Not these things again. This dude hiding like a little punk.
Well, stranger, you have some spirit to you. You fight like a demon. Those poor lost souls didn't stand a chance against you.
Of course.
I could use the skills of a man like you. An honest working man like me can't compare with someone like you, but you can definitely help me with a problem I've been having. My name is Shen. I'm the first gravedigger here. It's my job to look over the necropolis and make sure all the peaceful souls are laid to rest. I've got to dig the holes, fill them, and balance the books and everything. Nice, proper burials. But now, with all these ghosts rising again, I've got problems.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
No one seems to want to stay dead, and I can't go refunding all the burial money to all the families of the ghosts now. I can't afford it. So, I just want you to do a little job for me. Nothing hard. Just put the ghosts back where they belong. Quiet them down a bit.
I can do that.
Well, there'll be a little bit in it for you as well, don't worry. Can't have you going away empty-handed now, can we?
This dude is a freaking weirdo.
So, what do you say? Great! Now those ghosts will know who's boss around here. They just bring themselves back up as fast as I can put them in. I'll give you a reward for any ghosts you take care of. You can make good money that way. There are 3 main ghosts to deal with. Miss Chan, Merchant Bai, and Mr. Ren. I'll give you a reward for each, of course. I know a bit about them, but not that much. If you need a little something to give you an extra edge, I'm sure I can part with some trinkets I've found. I mean, it's not like they'll need them anymore.
Oh, this dude.
What about them? Ah, Miss Chan. A tragedy, really, and one that happens all too often. It's always the pretty ones who go. She died in childbirth, and the baby died with her. Her family put her in the family plot along with her son. She came up again recently, looking for revenge on me. She seems to think that I killed her baby, or took it, or something. Maybe she saw me take away the body, but she won't believe me. Every time I go near, she tries to kill me. That's valuable retail space over there. Her baby? Not much. It's in one of the plots there, I'm sure. You can find it if you look. It was a long time ago. I don't even remember what its name was. but it was short, I know that. Definitely less than 3 words. But... sorry, that's really all I remember. Anything else you want to know about the ghosts?
Okay.
Ah, that one. He's mad, I tell you. Mad with fear, though, of what I have no idea. You'd think he'd be grateful, considering what's gone on here. He was murdered in an alleyway. Happens a lot in the poorer districts. They eventually caught his murderers and they were beheaded. I know. I put them in the ground myself, dead as can be. You'd think he'd be grateful with them dead and gone, but up he comes the very next day, screaming his head off. He's driving the customers away. Well, see if you can't do something about him quick. I'm too spooked to go in that area anymore. I need those plots to... honor some ancestors. Anything else you want to know about the ghosts? He was buried by his wife a short while ago. I don't know what killed him. The family wouldn't talk about it. But his face was bloated like you wouldn't believe. His wife's still around, though. She won't visit since he came up. Every time she gets near, he starts screaming incoherently, and he's out of it for days. Nothing near him is safe. His wife, she's still around in town, I think. She lives down in the market district near the entrance to the Black Leopard School. Why would you want to see her, though? She's already buried him. Digging through the ashes, is that it? Good luck. She's still hung up on him. Anything else you want to know about the ghosts?
No.
Oh, well, if you do find one, put it back in the...
Gotcha. No. Peace. But yeah, his little spot is down there, but we're going to go try and do all of these ghostly missions before this is up. Man, I hate playing this with the sound off. I mean, the sound up, because ghosts appear in there, those mad spirits, and they be making like weird sounds.
I'll have her head! That cheating, lying sow, sullying the Ren name and dragging it in the dirt like this, putting me in the dirt. Ren Fang, if I ever get my claws on you, I'll leave you a stinking, bloated corpse! You've heard of me? What do you know? What do you want here? I have no time for idiots who only want to rob my grave. I exist only for revenge. Revenge on my wife, who after so much talk of faithfulness and love, decided she would be better off without me. She killed me! Poisoned me in my own house. When I find her...
You're tripping, bro.
Oh, but I can. I can find her and tear her to shreds. I'll scatter her bones to the corners of the earth.
Okay.
But first, I need to find my way out of this damnable cemetery. No matter which way I turn, I always end up back here.
That's because you're a ghost and you're supposed to die.
Find her. Bring her to me. Let me kill her and draw the last agonizing breaths from her body, and you will have my eternal gratitude. Most likely, she's still at our old home. It's in the market district.
I'll go do that. What's in here? What? Yeah, like that? Those freaking ghosts. Oh, that's... Simple and easy, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it?
Is someone there? You. What do you want? Have you come to torture me more? Have you come to see me suffer here unavenged? No one cries for Merchant Bai. You know of me? You've heard about the pains I suffered in life, and this continued torment I have to endure in death?
Sure.
You can understand? You don't run in terror like the rest. Instead, you talk to me. Perhaps you can help. I was a merchant in life. Not a rich one, but I made enough to survive. I sold mostly to the poorer sections of the city. My goods weren't the finest, but they were practical. At the time, there were a pair of brothers, Seet Su and Si Ran, who were the terror of the streets. They extorted money and goods from everyone. They tried to extort from me. When I wouldn't give them what they wanted, they decided to make an example of me. They killed me and mutilated me, and left me dead in that alley. They terrorized the city for weeks after that, but they were finally run down. That might have been where it ended, just as done, but it wasn't. They were buried here, with me. Their deaths, execution by beheading, were harsh enough that they have risen again. My spirit cannot rest quiet with them here. Even now in death, they mock me and torment me as they did in my final moments of life. They drive me mad! Yes, yes! If my killers are at least removed from this world, their spirits will no longer torment me. You must find a way to defeat them and drive them from this place.
Easy. I'm just fighting.
They were common criminals, so they were not given a normal burial. They were dumped in a communal grave underground to the south. I'm sure you can find them. Thank you, stranger. If you can truly help me, if you do, I'll show you something that even Shen hasn't found yet.
Is this that grave? Yeah, some of the masses. Here they are.
Ah, look who has come to see us. A mortal, then? Shall we feast, brother?
Yes, I want to hear his screams as I tear the skin from his bones.
You know, you really shouldn't even be able to do that since you're a ghost. That logic makes no demon sense. Die, and then you go out. That makes no sense. You guys really suck.
You're going down!
Get this treasure. Avoid this trap. Man, why was there a trap in there? Like, what the heck is wrong with y'all? Come on. What?
Stone the mortar.
Cool.
Have you managed to defeat them at last?
Yeah, it's easy.
Thank you, thank you. I feel as if a great weight has been lifted from my spirit. Here, let me show you this. Something Shen hasn't found yet. I hope you use it well, and thank you.
How can you even hold that in your hand? That made no sense.
Where is my baby? My baby, please, where is he? Where has Shen taken him? Yes. If you know me, then you must know the pain I feel. My baby! That monster Shen has taken him from me. He was only a few moments old when that vile man took him from me, ripped him from my arms and carried him away. Please find my baby. Bring him back to me. Let me know how he's doing. No.
You're
No!
dead.
I can't. I refuse to believe it. My darling, precious little boy. He can't be dead. Not now. Not like this. He must be out there. I must see him with my own eyes. No, it's impossible. You must be confused. You must have mistaken him for someone else. I can't bear the thought that I have lost him. I can't believe anything you say. Words lie. People lie. I must see him with my own eyes. If he were dead, he would be here in my family plot with my other relatives. If your lies are true, then Shen, that murdering monster, would have buried him here. All my family is here. But I don't know these names. I don't know my baby's name. My family would have named him after I passed beyond. Shen must know, or there must be some way to find him. I remember so little since I passed away. He was my darling child. My only son. I had planned to name him...
Ugh. Sorry about that. I sneezed
I
really
don't remember what it was. So much of the past is unclear to me now. I remember... there was an aunt? An uncle? Or was it his father? I don't remember it any clearer than that. Every time I try to grasp it, it slips away. I'd have to see his grave. I'd have to see it with my own eyes and look inside. If he was dead, if he was here, I'd see the tiny spark of his spirit there calling to me. But if it isn't him, I'm so close to breaking completely now.
Okay.
The madness
just
that has
don't try
overtaken
to
all the
kill
other
me.
ghosts here has its claws in me as well. My despair is so great that if you lie, if you prove false, then all hopes would be lost, and I fear I would descend into madness from which there is no return.
Okay.
Please find my baby and return him to me. Please, bring me my...
Lady, I found him.
Have you found my baby? Have you
Right
seen
there.
him? Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
I know I wouldn't be able to stand it if I was separated from him again. Please don't let this madness consume me. Are you sure it is the right grave? I cannot read. Which one is he? This is him! My poor darling! Shen too. He is truly dead after all. I could not bring myself to believe it. Dead before his time. He rests here near my own body. My darling, darling boy. I come to you now.
Now rest, please. Look at me doing good deeds like an OG. Well, there is another little thing over here. Yeah, here's Fading Moon.
Dancing pretty lights. There's fire in the air and fire inside. They scream like music. You'll scream like a demon when Fading Moon puts
the
the
heck?
light inside of you. There's more than that on my head. There's a crown of flame that burns all the time, even when it gets tighter.
Okay, you need to go.
You'll scream like those maggot people, leeching off the Empire until they burn.
Give me that. What's in here? We come in here. We come in here later, so I don't really need to go in there right now. Let's go do Merchant Bay's mission. Or no, there's another one up here, and I'll do another one. Yeah, here we
No,
go.
no, we can't allow that to happen. It would be too much to bear. But this poor wretch isn't much good either. No, not at all. But what else is there? What else is there? Work, damn you, work! Huh? What do you want? You can't have me, corpse. Not yet. You're not dead. I'm sorry, I just panicked. I thought you were some spirit here for revenge. Ah, well, my work, you see, while very important, may upset some of those spirits not fully at peace. I am conducting my research. I am a doctor by trade, studying the internals of the body and the energies that drive it. But lately, I have come on hard times. My daughter, Wen Siwei, has fallen ill, and nothing in my previous training could help me with what ails her. Her liver has been rotted from within, corrupted by some energy I have never encountered before. I don't know what it is, but it has prevented her liver from functioning. Now her body no longer responds. I fear she is dying. I could not stand the possibility of her loss, so I took matters into my own hands. I researched the workings of the body and the spirit, as well as the lore of the creatures that live beyond death. I believe I have found a way to save my daughter, but I have not been successful in my efforts. I have found a way to strengthen, no, to replace the corrupt flesh of one living creature with that of another. Through the energies of the earth and by the divine will of heaven, her body can be made to accept the organ as if it were a part of her. She can be given a new life. But these cursed, wretched corpses do nothing for me. They are too old, too dead. Their organs are rotted beyond repair, even the ones recently buried. I need something else, something more. Either one that is perfectly preserved or one that is fresh. Her time is drawing near. If I cannot get a new organ for her soon, I fear it may be too late.
Oh, the dialogue.
I'm not taking the liver from someone who needs it.
Yeah,
My
not
daughter
gonna
is
be able to
alive
finish
and
this
needs the
episode
organ
with
to
this
stay
guy
that
talking.
way. It is my duty as a
Hold on,
father
man,
to
I'm
protect her no
'cause the
matter
last
what.
ones were kind of like 40
Your
minutes. I'm
own
not trying to
ancestors would not
do that
approve.
with this,
The dead
'cause
do
this
not like to be
guy's-
disturbed.
Oh, shut up.
And what do the dead care, anyway? They cast off their flesh long ago. I need a liver that has been perfectly preserved. Even a short time after death, the flesh begins to decay.
I'll do it.
I have tried
God,
all the
shut
organs
up.
I could find, but none work. A nobleman here, Jizin, had his body preserved well enough and buried in this graveyard, but his corpse has moved. Thank you. Whatever I can give you in reward, I will. Please hurry. The nobleman was buried in one of the larger tower tombs closer to the entrance. I tried to enter, but his corpse had risen, covered in the protective wrappings he was buried in. I would not have survived. Please, get the liver from him quickly.
God, that guy talked too much. Like, these people really don't shut up. Just tell me what you need. Like, you don't have to plead to me. Jeez. Shut up. Okay. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, I was supposed to go this way. Yep. I think this is his grave. Yeah. Dang.
They tried to take from me, and they died. I feasted on their souls. Such is the evil I was in life, and am again in death. The underworld has no place for me. Jin lives. I am evil incarnate, a man so vicious and vile that the spirits deemed me unfit to pass into death, and cursed me into this wretched form. Jin lives indeed. Now I feed on the flesh and souls of the living, in payment for my vanity. My perfect body is a testament to my crimes. My very touch spreads my corruption. A chance to repent. Can it be that after all this time, after years of living death, I am given this one chance to make something right? What is this chance you speak of, mortal? What is this false hope you dangle before me? A girl. After so long, a girl. But I'm a vile and corrupt being, forever damned by the life I led. Set here in this wretched form to walk forever. Redemption for one such as me? I think not. My life was spent in greed and vanity and corruption. Even in death, I sought to preserve my perfect form. For one whose madness and evil progress even into death? No, there is no hope for me. None at all. And you stand here mocking me for it? Ah, the temptation, yes. So much logic, so much philosophy. But who knows what the heavens will truly decide in the end? But for the chance, and it is a girl, so young, I can taste her pain and suffering lingering about you. So like my own. The blood is thick in my veins. A solid mass where fluid used to flow, now dried and brittle. But the heart still stirs, and it can be moved, though tears no longer flow. My life has been wasted on my own sins, and in death, I have nothing except them. This young thing, this girl, she still deserves life. If my end means this girl lives, then may the heavens look kindly upon me, even though I know they won't. If damnation is my fate, then let it be worth something in the end. Take what you need, mortal.
Thank you. How nice of him. Okay, can't open those. Time to head back. Here you go, bro.
You! Have you managed to find some way to help me?
You should have just talked to the guy. That was easy. I didn't even have to
You
fight him.
do? Thank you, thank you. Yes, yes. It looks like it's been preserved well enough. I am amazed that you managed to get this intact. Now I must begin quickly. Her life energy is fading fast. It looks like the operation has worked. She should be safe now. Her breathing has slowed and her heart rate is returning to normal levels. It will be some time before she can stand on her own again. But I'm certain she will make it. Not here, though. Not in this place of death. Thank you, stranger, for what you have done for me. As I promised, I will give you all that I have left. Everything else was spent in pursuit of this dream. I must take her to a place where she can heal. You have my eternal gratitude for what you have done.
It's kind of easy, bro. You should just talk to him. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Thank you for what you have done. I have been redeemed in my own eyes and in the eyes of heaven. Peace indeed can come to any soul.
Safe travels, my friend. Well, this went longer than expected, so I will see you guys soon in later days.